The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the Multiversal Infinite Championship. Making his way to the ring, representing Los Boricuas from Juarez, Chihuahua, Mexico, weighing in at 186 pounds, Dirty Sanchez. And his opponent from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 225 pounds, Super Smooth MJ. Introducing the challenger. From Juarez, Chihuahua, Mexico, weighing in at 186 pounds, Dirty Sanchez. And his opponent, from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 205 pounds, the multiversal infinite champion, LJ Strongman! here is your winner, and still the multiversal infinite champion, MJ Strongman.
Welcome, everybody, to Money Heist. Johnny Bias alongside Chad Kettleman here tonight in OKC. And we start things off with the women's Money Heist ladder match, as Ivy Jackson was the last woman last year to win that Money Heist briefcase, and she actually cashed in at the end of last December to become the new WFA Women's Champion. As you see all the women making their way down to the ring here tonight. 4 members of Riot and 4 members of Rage there, Chad. They got that right, and they keep coming out here. Amber making her way down to the ring. Of course, Tuesday Night Rage, and then we get this woman right here coming down here. As you see the Money Heist briefcase hanging in the balance.
From New York, the Queen,
Jennifer Fox making her way down to the ring. She actually lost to Haley Storm this past Thursday on Riot, as she retains that Intercontinental Championship. And now we get ready for Jay Starr as she makes her way down to the ring here tonight. She actually won the Money Heist last year, now that I remember, and well, she ended up winning the Undisputed Women's Championship on Tuesday nights, and then gave up that briefcase at Legacy, where Ivy Jackson won, and here comes Barbie, another member of Tuesday nights.
And from Maryland, Unforgiven.
And Helga now making her way down to the ring. Haven't seen her in quite a bit as she makes her return here representing Riot here tonight. So far we have 5 participants at ringside. Here comes the next one out of the 8, and that'll be Kay Woods.
South Carolina, the great Miss Kay Woods.
I guarantee you this, Johnny. Kay Woods is going to be my pick here tonight, as we welcome everybody into the telecast here on YouTube TV, and we get ready now, and here comes the next opponent here to join the fray here tonight, and this will be the one and only Tiffany Diaz, member of Tuesday night.
And from Caracas, Venezuela, Tiffany Diaz.
The beautiful Tiffany Diaz there, Chad. Oh, don't get your pennies in a wad. It's not time for romance. It's time for action, and here she comes. Johnny buys his better half. And rounding out the ladder match here tonight is this woman right here representing Riot.
And from Nashville, Tennessee, Rude Riley.
Rude Blocker is the 8th participant in the ladder match. Seen down the ringside as we are ready to see who is going to join. Well, not join, but who will be the Miss Money Heist this year. See all 8 women going at it here in the ring, and people flying out. Ladder is engaged as Foxy not wasting any time with that ladder and takes down Tiffany Diaz. Yeah, it looks like Tiffany Diaz trying to make a move already there, Johnny. Oh, she's not going to waste any time. She's going to be Miss Money Heist before you know it. And that should be illegal right there. Kay Woods taking her down. Action-packed here tonight in OKC. Lives will be changed tonight. Careers might end tonight, as these ladder matches are not very friendly to the body, if you will. Of course not. It's a ladder match made famous by a slew of people. I remember the first one, Razor Ramon and Shawn Michaels. TLC match between the Dudleys, Edge and Christian, and the Hardys. The list goes on. And tonight we'll see who will be the Money Heist recipient. Later on tonight, we also have the men doing their version of the Money Heist ladder match as well. It'll be all female. Start things off here tonight. Coming up after this matchup, we'll see the women's WFA title be decided between Shiva and the Money Heist winner, Ivy Jackson. As we mentioned earlier, she cashed in. It looks like Helga's trying to get that not the championship, but the briefcase from the top rope here. And we do want to give a big shout out to Angela watching in the Boston, Mass area, and also TJ watching in South Carolina, Wes Figs watching in Chicago, Illinois, to Perry watching down in Landover, Maryland, and of course Matt in St. Louis, the O'Grady family up in Canada. Right now, Jay Starr might have to repeat history tonight as she climbs that ladder. Oh, and my goodness, her best, I don't even know if they're still best friends or not, but Kay Woods knocks her down the ladder. Well, it's every woman for themselves tonight, Johnny, so, I mean, what do you expect? Best friends or not, thing is going to get deep. Now Barbie inside the ring right here, taking down Kay Woods. And now her and Foxy are going to go at it right here in a promotional pay-per-view here tonight. And we opened things up earlier on tonight with the dark match that had Strongboard retaining his cardboard championship against Dirty Sanchez. And what a matchup that was. And now Ruby the Blocker taking down Tiffany Diaz inside the ring here. And now look at this. Pele kick from Kay Woods connects, and she's all alone and decides to go to the outside. Actually, she's going for the springboard, and now Barbie right here to disrupt that. Crossbody does connect there. She jumps over Barbie into Ruby the Blocker. Now Barbie in the ring. Kay Woods starting to clear the ring a little bit here in this one. Ruby the Blocker, sidewalk slam. Oh, and a Rita driver right there. It'll drive you straight to the bottom, I guarantee that. You know what, John? Let's go ahead and open up the polls right here. Just cast your vote and let us know who you think's going to win this ladder match, and we'll do that all night long tonight. I know Hector Hernandez don't really care for the votes and stuff like that, and he may be here later on tonight for the main event. OG is still out. Wish him a speedy recovery, but let us know in the comments who you think is going to win this Money Heist ladder match for the women here tonight. It's Tiffany Diaz. Oh, look at this. She just got exploded on by Ruby the Blocker, and now Amber going after her. I know there's a lot of hatred between Amber and Tiffany, and it all has to go down with Patron in the middle of that, but that's another story for another time. And of course, Wes Douglas voting for his wife, Barbie. And Wes will be in the main event later on tonight as he defends against MJ Gunner for that Dynasty Championship. And now look at this. Alabama Slam from Ruby to blocker. And man, look at the carnage all around the ring right now. There's bodies all over the place. And now Helga, don't know where she's been this whole matchup, but she's back in the ring. And Kay Woods staying put inside the middle of the ring right here, trying to get that ladder. Now Barbie sets up the ladder, but looks at Helga, takes a shot right there, and man, this hard camera sure is a ways out. Let's see if we can zoom it in a little bit and take a look at the inside right here. And oh, look at this, a big jawbreaker right there by Helga on the inside. And she starts to climb that ladder, but there's Kay Woods on the bottom. So is Barbie, and they're defending that briefcase pretty good right there. If you take a look at the outside right here. Got all kinds of them. There's Jay Star and Rudy Blocker knocked down here in the ring. And then there's Tiffany Diaz. Not sure what she's up to. And then Bulldog right here from Barbie. And now most of the women getting back in the ring, at least for a moment. In and out they go. And oh, Tiffany Diaz with a beautiful move right there. Beautiful move or not, Johnny. She needs to get top of that ladder, but Ruby the blocker sent her flying into that ring post right there. And who's going to win this matchup? So far we had votes for Barbie and Kay Woods. Well, that's exactly what I said, Johnny, that it was going to be Kay Woods tonight. That's been my vote. And we all know you're going to have to go for Tiffany Diaz, and now you'll be in a doghouse. Well, I mean, whenever you have a beautiful woman like Tiffany, you can't go against the grain. Now there's a table inside the ring. Tiffany Diaz bringing a table in this. It's turned into a TLC match here tonight. The crowd here in OKC all fired up for this one. A lot of big matches here tonight. This is the first of many. All matches have a purpose here in WFA there, Chad. Oh, of course, there ain't nothing that's gonna change that atmosphere, whether you're a part of, if you're a fan of Riot, you're a fan of Rage, no, you should just be a fan of the product. Take a look at the arena here tonight as we get the drone cam going, as see the big stage right there, Money Heist stage. A lot of green in this arena here tonight. Using the ramp cam right now, and oh, what a move right there. And it's going to be impossible to see who's going to get that ladder here. I mean, I just cannot see one woman getting the matchup. I just can't see one woman getting up the ladder while the others watch. Well, that's what this is all about. You got to weaken your opponent there, Johnny. You got to really get in there and get them taken out. And, well, there's Jennifer Fox right there, the most decorated woman in all of simulation wrestling history, at least in my book. now the ladders are up, but they're not set up in the middle. They're just kind of hanging on the corner. Helga now with a nice takedown. Ruby the blocker trying to set things up, but nothing doing there. Barbie back up to her vertical base. Oh, and she put her down on that ladder right there. The FU hit. And now look at this. Tiffany Diaz going after Ruby to block her. Look at all the carnage here by our tables. If you're watching, on the right side of your screen, there's kendo sticks all over the place. There's steel steps. There's ladders. There's tables. What more could you ask for here tonight? That's just the women. Yeah, the men's are probably going to be even more than that, but I wouldn't mess with these women if I'm a WFA superstar. Just kind of quietly watching here as these women just go at it right there. The Money Heist briefcase hanging in the balance. See it right there hanging as we'll go to Wile E. Coyote cam. Oh, a little bit too high right there. Brought to you by DraftKings here tonight. Jay Star all by herself there. Could she grab the ladder and grab that briefcase another year in a row? Talked to her in the backstage area, and she said that this year she wins a championship without cashing in. She's not going to give up the briefcase no matter what management says. Well, she set up that table, though. Well, there might be somebody going through that table here pretty soon. Jay Star not messing around here to 9, and she's going to take Foxy right there, but that damn Tiffany Diaz messes that up. Oh, come on. Tiffany just wants to win as bad as anybody else here, Chad. Yeah, I'm sure of it. Rita Blocker's been kind of taken out of this matchup, and so has Helga. The more active ones have been Kay Woods and Foxy and Barbie staying inside, and also Tiffany Diaz. There comes Amber now. I don't know where she's been. She's kind of been knocked out of it. That table in the middle of the ring, Chad. Spoke too soon as Barbie moves it out of the way, and Jay Star gets back in. Oh, an Oblivion out of nowhere. Now Amber getting that ladder, and it's going to fall. Tiffany Diaz and Jay Star now going at it. We really need to get back into the ring and focus a little bit. We can't really see what's going on. Double team from Helga and Jay Star. An unlikely alliance here. And now comes Ruby to block her. Oh, look at that tarantula right there by Jay Star and Helga. Or Helga on Jay Star. That's one of the moves you don't really know who's a yin and who's a yang, you know. Oh, and Jay Star just been busted wide open with that ladder. And now Helga, the only woman that's ever kind of touched that briefcase in this matchup. And now Ruby the blocker going up to the top rope. And look at Helga stuck right there in between the ladder. Oh, and that's going to crush her in half. You watch on from this hard cam. Amber's tapping out, but you have to grab the ladder. These women really going at it here tonight. What a clothesline right there off of the top. Not the top, but the middle rope right there. Now Helga sizing up Amber, but Kay Wood's in there to knock her down. Now Barbie's going to fly over the top rope by Tiffany Diaz, and now just Amber and Kay Woods in the ring, and Tiffany Diaz sees her right there. Now look at this. Tejana bomb, and now Tiffany Diaz could. Well, there's a damn Jay Star with Oblivion out of nowhere. Gonna say maybe she can get the ladder and get up top, but now the women are getting desperate here. Snapmare takedown, a kick to the back, and here comes Helga now, back in the ring. Well, then Drew Rita blocker. Drew Rita blocker now. Let's see what she's gonna do. Powerbomb perhaps, but a nice Hurricane run, a takedown. Big shot to the head right there with that big knee. Now Kay Woods was underneath. Look at this. Head scissor takedown. Here comes Barbie from behind. I still can't believe that nobody's attempted to get that briefcase except for Helga. It seems like every time they grab the briefcase, the ladder, somebody comes there to disrupt it. These women really want that chance at a title, get that title shot anytime, anywhere. Oh, look at this right here, an FU on the outside to Barbie. The ladder is set up now. And now look at this, Foxy and Jay Star climbing the ladder up to the top. And they're gonna fisticuff on the top right there. Jay Star trying to knock Foxy off of the ladder right there. My God, she may do it. Oh, look at this now, Foxy. Oh, but Tiffany Diaz right there. Wow, how diabolical right there. To knock off both women off of that damn ladder and make them crash and burn like that. It's part of the game, Chad. It's part of the game. Well, the damn game ain't messed up yet, but I want to go ahead and say, damn game there, TJ, the damn game. Tiffany Diaz now. Come on, baby, get it. And she does it. I told you. Tiffany Diaz is Miss Money Heist. Dadgummit. That's right. Don't say nothing. You're speechless. Well, I don't even know how to fathom this right now. But damn good ladder match. Tiffany Diaz is the winner here tonight. Miss Money Heist. For the year, and these women better be careful because how devious this woman is. We just be quiet and let us celebrate in peace. I will do no such thing, sir. What a way to start the pay-per-view off right here tonight. Not only has Tiffany Diaz won Miss Money Heist, Strongberg in the dark match retained his cardboard title. Damn, title don't even mean nothing.
Here is your winner, Tiffany Diaz.
Miss Money Heist. We'll be right back with more right after this.
The following contest is a no-holds-barred match and is for the Women's World Championship.
Peggy Sue making her way down the ring, throwing the first shot here tonight. She'll try to get back her WFA Women's Championship against Michelle. Excuse me. Her Undisputed Championship. I'm sorry, I got confused myself right there, but Undisputed Women's Championship on the line. Michelle got her championship back against Peggy Sue. Peggy now will try to get it back as she starts to burn donuts here in OKC inside the Chesapeake Arena. Longtime girlfriend of one, Lucio. They've had some bad luck as they lost the tag team titles this past Tuesday on Rage. They sure did, and they lost it to the A-listers, and Hector and Angelo, the new tag team champions. Can Peggy Sue turn things around? Here she comes, the Undisputed Women's Champion, Chad. Well, this woman had a very dominant showing the last time she was a champion. Can she do the same this time around in her second reign? Showing no mercy is this woman, Michelle. And we do give a big shout out going out to Lucio down in Florida watching, and a big shout out also to Michael Perry watching in his tent down in Maryland somewhere. This will be one for the books right here tonight, Michelle, with that championship. And now we'll take you to ringside as Mike Rome is waiting, standing by, and we'll show you the graphic of that Undisputed Women's Championship on your screen.
Introducing the challenger from El Salvador, Perry Sue. And her opponent from Maryland, the Women's World Champion, the Assassin, Michelle.
All right there, Johnny. Both women looking ready right here. Referee's going to ring the bell. We're off and running. Undisputed Women's Championship on the line here tonight. Quick cover right here by the champion, but nothing doing early on. Michelle being very dominant in the opening stages of this matchup, and a nice gut buster right there. Remember, no disqualification, no countouts in this one. There has to be a clear-cut winner. Set up by the WFA Board of Competition is the ones that set up that way. Now a shot to the corner, and Michelle goes to the outside. Anything is legal in this matchup, but now she has a hockey stick right there. Looks like one of the Colorado, not Colorado, but Oklahoma don't even have a hockey team. Peggy Sue now turning the tables here. Look at this, pump handle slam. Look at the leg, see if she can get the title back. 1, 2, and a kick out. Now Michelle trying to make a comeback here. That table is set up here. Could spell disaster for the challenger if she goes through it, and that's well, I thought that's what Michelle was thinking right there, but Peggy able to counter out right there. Oh, and Michelle went belly first into that chair after the Irish whip right there by Peggy Sue. Now going to that corner right here, and here comes Peggy Sue. Oh, she was going to go for that cannonball, but able to counter out of the corner. And now look at this. Michelle's version of a coffin drop here tonight. Hook of the leg right here to retain 1, 2, and a kick out. I don't think that John Coffin's going to appreciate that one bit. And now look at this. Michelle trying to finish her off right here. Oh, and that's got to be it right there. She's going to retain the title. 1, 2, and a kick out. And Peggy Sue still has life in this matchup here tonight. Michelle now. Oh, got poked in the eye right there by Peggy Sue. And back and forth we go here tonight. And now Michelle puts her against the ring ropes right here. I'm not sure what she's going to do here. She's choking away at Peggy Sue. Nothing the referee can do about it. Going after Peggy with that kendo stick. She broke it right on top of her forehead. I don't know how much more Peggy Sue can last right here. She counters out right there. Look at this, a roll-up now for the champion. Can she get the title back? And she cannot even get a 1 count. These two women put it on a clinic here tonight. Coming up next, the men's ladder match, ladies and gentlemen, so you don't want to miss that one. And now look at this. Again, coffin drop connects. Hook to the leg right here. 1, 2 to retain, and not nope, still nothing. Now roll up right here by Peggy. 1, 2, and another kick out. Another near fall. Michelle now with a steel chair. Throws it right at the face of Peggy Sue, and Peggy Sue's trying to get up to her vertical base. Oh, miss a super kick right there. Oh, Peggy just cannot get it together. There she goes now, counters. A takedown. Oh, look at this now. Gut wrench powerbomb coming from Peggy Sue through the table. Could you win the championship right here? 1, 2, and another near fall. They've been inside, outside, and both of these women just fighting as hard as they can for the greatest prize for the women's division on Tuesday Night Rage. Now Peggy, oh, big elbow miss right there. This could be deadly for her. Now Peggy looking for a weapon of her own, a baseball bat. And now look at this. Tosses her across. Can Peggy Sue finish her off right here inside the squared circle? Or will it be Michelle retaining here tonight? And that could be it right here for Peggy. 1, 2, and Michelle will retain the championship here tonight, which means there will be a new #1 contender for that championship, and the reign of Peggy Sue is over, and the reign of Michelle starts. Strong right here. She defended her championship with ease here tonight. It was a close battle between both women, but Michelle just came out on top. Hit after hit here tonight. There was moments when Peggy Sue looked like she had the championship in grasp, like right here when she sent her through the table. It's not meant to be, and then here on the outside, they beat the hell out of each other. But Michelle just had one in the bag, the chick kick, and that's all she wrote here tonight.
Here is your winner, and still Women's World Champion, the Assassin,
Michelle wins it. We'll be right back with the men's ladder match coming up next. Well, seems to be a little switcheroo there on the card there, Johnny. It's actually going to be the WFA Women's Championship coming up next. Shiva against Ivy Jackson.
The following contest is a no-holds-barred match and is for the Women's World Championship.
Well, there's Shiva making her way down to the ring, ready again to see if she can dethrone that woman. And look at Ivy Jackson. Still coming out here with that damn briefcase. Her briefcase from when she won it. Trying to send a message to everybody. And this will probably be the last time that you'll see her with that briefcase, as Tiffany Diaz is the rightful Money Heist, current Money Heist right now. But Ivy Jackson, the WFA Women's Champion, getting ready to defend that championship against Shiva, who also had one hell of a title run in the women's division for Riot. And I will show you that graphic on your screen, the Women's Championship. Beautiful title. Well, down the ring is Alicia Taylor standing by.
Introducing the challenger from Maryland, the Destroyer. And her opponent from Louisville, Kentucky, the Women's World Champion, Soldier Ivy Jackson.
All right, the table is set right here. We're off. These two women seem pretty matched. Shiva, oh my God, what an uppercut right there from Shiva. As I was going to say, she's about 6 foot, and Ivy Jackson about 5'11", so not much difference there when it comes to height. Shiva perhaps a little bit more masculine than Ivy Jackson, but Ivy Jackson, of course, a former member of the military and very militant when it comes to her style of fighting. But Shiva just straight down ugly when it comes to fighting. And I don't mean that in the wrong way, Johnny. I mean, Chad. Well, I ain't gonna say nothing, because we all know when it comes down to it, Shiva would whoop Tiffany's butt quicker than... I don't even know what an analogy I'm trying to use, but it'd be quick. It's going to be a cat fight tonight for sure. These women back and forth. And nice hurricane run takedown as that shovel was brought into the ring by Shiva here. Now Ivy Jackson going to the top rope here. Let's see what she's going to do. And oh, Shiva caught her. No, she got poked in the eye. And now regains her balance and cross-body connects right there from Shiva. Oh, but Shiva moved out of the way there. Ivy Jackson hit that mat pretty hard. Now Shiva toying with Ivy Jackson here tonight, Chad. Yeah, that's Shiva. She gets rolling, and there ain't nothing you can do about that. Good a draw from the top rope from Shiva. This could be it right here. Look at the leg. One, and a kick out. Tonight's pay-per-view brought to you by DraftKings. Oh, and a big famouser on the outside. Remember, no disqualification, no countouts in these matches. There must be a clear-cut winner, no countouts here tonight. You're watching Money Heist on YouTube pay-per-view, presented by WFA Tuesday Night Rage and WFA Thursday Night Riot. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to the page. If this is your first time, or share with a friend, let them know what's going down each and every week here on YouTube. Big shout out going out to TJ. He's one of our producers here on the program. Ivy Jackson with a spectacular move on the outside. Baseball bat now, and the crowd's saying that we want tables. They just saw tables in the last match, but damn, people here in OKC are pretty damn crazy if you ask me. They're both back in the ring now. Let's see who can finish off their opponent here tonight to get that championship around their waist. Of course, Ivy Jackson, the current champion, trying to retain here tonight against Shiva. Ivy Jackson now. Look at this, trying to put her away. She dropped her right there. 1, 2 to retain, and a kick out at 2.5. Ivy Jackson now. Oh, look at this. A nice takedown right here. Look, I got something out of Street Fighter right there. That should have been illegal right there, Johnny. Talking about sweeping the leg. Sweeping the leg is exactly what she did right there. And now look at this. Oh, she dropped her again. This is it right here. 1, 2, and Ivy Jackson is here to stay as your champion. So far tonight, both women retain the championships, and then if you want to count Strongberg, no champion has lost tonight. Well, the last time the champions were all losing, and tonight they're all winning, so I'm not sure what's in the water here in OKC, but it don't seem like they're going to go down tonight, which could be bad news for MJ Gunner and bad news for Cam Finley later on tonight. But let's just not count your chickens before they hatch, huh, farm boy? Oh, come on, Chad. Johnny, don't be mad about the time that you went down to my house and I made you milk the cows and all that good stuff. You want to learn how it was to be blue collar, and I try to show you, and, well, it came out that you weren't too blue at all. You got them soft hands. Soft hands or not, that's moisturizer. Ivy Jackson retains the championship. We'll be right back, though. Now it's time for the men's Money Heist matchup right after this. All right, we get ready for the Money Heist ladder match, and look at who is coming out first. The OGA, the Hall of Famer himself, one half of the Undisputed Tag Team Champions. Angelo makes his way down. The man has never won the Money Heist ladder match. Tonight, trying to do the unthinkable and win that matchup tonight. He's going to have trouble because this guy right here, the two-time Hall of Famer and one half of the WFA Tag Team Champions. This man right here, Crazy Carnage, making his way down to the ring, representing Thursday night.
At 222 pounds, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Crazy Carnage. And representing the corporation from Columbus, Georgia, weighing in at 369 pounds, the Beast.
This man right here, Beast Mode, the biggest man in the matchup. And he was the one that won the over-the-top Battle Royal this past Thursday on Riot. And now we get ready for the next opponent here to join the fray.
And from Long Beach, California, weighing in at 174 pounds, Smoke.
Well, this is my pick right here, Johnny. Smoke representing Tuesday Night Rage. This guy right here has all the makings to be a future champion. He just lost the X Division Championship about 2 weeks ago after holding it for a long time. And tonight, we'll see how it goes for him. And here comes this man right here, the Scorpion.
And from North Korea, weighing in at 192 pounds, the Scorpion.
Here comes the Scorpion, one of the most diabolical superstars on the Riot roster, ladies and gentlemen. Well, if you don't count Shang Me, but that's another story for another time. Uh-oh. Comes another opponent here.
And representing
John Coffin from Tuesday nights.
South Carolina, weighing in at 324 pounds, the Grim Reaper.
Here comes another guy that excites me here from Tuesday nights.
Faces of Fear. From Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 207 pounds,
Hexagon making his way down to the ring here tonight, Johnny. And this man right here may be the new Money Heist winner right here tonight. I guarantee you that. You said Smoke was going to win it. Well, I didn't say that was my pick. I just said that he might win it tonight. And here comes this big old force to be reckoned with, Big Jax.
And from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 329 pounds, Big Jack.
Big Jax. This will be his first Money Heist briefcase matchup. And that's going to be it to round out the order right here. We are off and running. I would have sworn there was one more, but I guess I miscounted. We saw the women do this earlier. We'll do this again for the men. Who do you think is going to win this matchup here tonight? Cast your vote there on the chat line up there. As we do want to give a couple of shout-outs here tonight. Big shout-out to Jamar Chambers watching in Richmond, Virginia. Shout-out to TJ watching down in South Carolina. And shout out to John watching in South Carolina. Shout out to Moss watching in South Carolina. Shout out to Big Jackson, West Texas. And shout out to Angela watching in the Boston, Mass area. This is Money Heist. Look at the Scorpion now. They're in the table here. The women's ladder match is pretty lengthy. Angelo in the ring right there going after Carnage, and he'd love nothing more than get that Money Heist briefcase, I guarantee that. I'm not sure if Carnage has ever held that Money Heist briefcase. I don't recall ever him holding on to that briefcase, but I could be wrong. And now a dream catcher right there in the middle of the ring, but it's not going to do anything even if he taps out. No, it won't, but it'll guarantee you it'll weaken your immune system a little bit and make you not want to be in this ladder match. I mean, besides falling off a damn ladder, I mean, who trains to fall off a ladder like that? Hexagon didn't even get a chance to take off that coat or whatever the hell he's wearing. And my big question right here, where the hell's the beast mode at? Oh, he's right there laying down on the mat. Some people say he might be the favorite to win this matchup right here, kind of the dark horse, even though this man pretty damn big. Won't take him much to climb up that ladder, guarantee you that. And now Carnage trying to climb up that ladder, and here goes Angelo right after him. Watch out, Big Jack's going to teeter it over, and yep, exactly what he does, wipes him out. Now the Beast Mode all alone inside that squared circle, but now he's going to go head first. Down to the mat is a hexagon inside that ring right there. Beast Mode now taking down Hexagon and got that ladder now. Everybody else is on the outside. Big Jack's got thrown in the ring right there. And I mean, gosh, almighty, look at the carnage on the outside there, Johnny. That's what you come to expect when it's Money Heist. Anything goes. You saw the women go at. I mean, how many damn ladders do we have? See 3 right there. Angelo back on the inside. Trying to take down the Beast Mode. Dominator on the outside. Hexagon and the Scorpion now going at it. Now Carnage all alone in the matchup. Inside, but now Jax looking for a sorry Miss Jackson on the 2-time Hall of Famer. He connects. Hexagon sneaking up to the top rope right here. Excuse me, top of the ladder right here. Oh, but Coffin right there explodes and knocks him straight. Knocks him straight to hell, if you will. And now Jax here with Coffin. Leapfrog Jones and in for the belly-to-belly. And Jax gets out of it. Now Hexagon and Coffin, the only 2 inside the squared circle. Here comes Angelo now, making his way back into the ring. And now a hit scissor takedown on Angelo. Oh, look at this. Now Hexagon might be looking for the big hex, and that's it. The Hexagon curse connects on Angelo. Nobody's in the ring now. Big uppercut by the Scorpion and a big, Scorpion strike on the Beast Mode. I'll have to take the camera elsewhere. See what the Scorpion does right here. He's going to grab that ladder, but Carnage right there. And he gets knocked down with that ladder. Let's see what's going on at ringside. Beast Mode going after Hexagon. Smoke and Carnage going at it. Jax is down. Go back in the ring. Scorpion and Coffin going at it now. Angelo back in the ring now. Went for the boot of sophistication, but nobody home right there. Coffin moved out of the way. I think he side-eyed it a little bit. Try to go for the fall-away slam right here, but nothing doing. Coffin and Jax starting to get a little rivalry going here, and there goes Coffin over the top rope, and Carnage clearing the house here. Hexagon throwing Angelo out of the ring, and now the Beast Mode. Oh, look at this. Beast Mode with a big slam right here on the inside. And that damn Hexagon, man, he keeps taking everybody down. He'll kill your damn momentum, it seems like. Seeing restricts the break. Oh, look at this. Angelo inside the squared circle here. Him in the beast mode. Let's zoom in right here. I don't know what the hell the camera's going so far away. And now Angelo knocks down the beast mode. Can he grab the Money Heist briefcase here? Hexagon right there, not doing nothing about it. And Angelo's going to steal this. Oh, but Hexagon at the last moment knocks down Angelo, and he was just so close to getting the damn briefcase. You know, the Scorpion inside. Falcon Arrow, and now Coffin's going to climb up here. Coffin being extra sneaky, but watch out. Oh, Coffin might win it. Coffin might win it, and Coffin has. He has done it, and he's Mr. Money Heist. John Coffin has got the Money Heist briefcase, ladies and gentlemen. My God, what a matchup here tonight. TJ called it. He said Kaufman was going to win it. But Angelo was so close to winning it right there, and Hexagon hit him in the back with that kendo stick. See when the replay shows, they will watch it.
Here is your winner.
Well, they didn't show it, but Coffin is Mr. Money Heist. Everybody beware. Be right back with more right after this. All right, it's time for the Undisputed Dynasty Championship. Go to ringside.
The following is a no-holds-barred match and is for the Undisputed Wrestling Championship.
Here comes Superfly Gunner out here with his bodyguard, DeAndre Otunga, and of course Tiffany Diaz, his manager. The Gunner Dynasty here, and Strongberg not at ringside, and neither is Cody Baki. And different strategy here, perhaps, for Superfly Gunner here. Because now we'll wait for the Undisputed Dynasty Champion, the Hall of Famer. Of course, Superfly Gunner, a Hall of Famer in his own right. Big shout out to Matt in St. Louis watching, and now we get ready for Wes Douglas as he makes his way down in the ring here tonight. Oh my God, and look who came down here to ringside with him. Mr. Thursday Night, Dean Lashley, gonna add some extra backup and settle the score here tonight for Wes Douglas. Wes Douglas, of course, went many years without a World Heavyweight Championship and finally came out of retirement and was able to fulfill that prophecy for himself, that big goal, and he has no intentions of letting that championship go. No intention or not, Chad, tonight might be the night that his heart is broken once again. Well, that's where we're here to find out. The Undisputed Dynasty Champion, Wes Douglas. We'll show you the Undisputed Dynasty Championship on your screen, and we'll go down to the ring for the announcement of these two main eventers.
Introducing the challenger from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 225 pounds, Super Smooth MJ. And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 245 pounds, the undisputed wrestling champion, the future Wesley Douglas.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime. These two men have been at each other's throats since Wes came back and won that championship. And now we're off and running. Dean Lashley at ringside for Wes Douglas, and that's going to stick a thorn in the side of Gunner. But right now, Gunner starting off pretty strong right here, but here comes Wes Douglas now. Not going to let him dominate early. And now look at this. Head scissor takedown by MJ Gunner here. And now Barbie getting up on the top rope right there, trying to distract Gunner perhaps. And remember, no disqualification, no countouts in this one. There has to be a clear-cut winner. Big shout out to Matt in St. Louis. Shout out to West Fix in Chicago, Illinois. A shout out to Devontae Jones down in Phoenix, Arizona. Look at Dean Lashley looking right at Gunner. That's exactly what Gunner didn't want here tonight. Any distractions from Wes Douglas and his camp. And now, oh, he jumps off and connects right there. No, quite happened there. Damn game. Hashtag damn game. Now Wes Douglas. Right into the steel steps right there. As Gunner's going to get back in the ring. At least I thought he was going back up to the higher end district right here. And Wes Douglas, stay down. Superfly Gunner with a superfly arm drag. These two men despise each other. Former members of the A-list. And now, oh, Wes Douglas trip right there, going for a clothesline. Big boot to the face right here, connects. a nice head scissor takedown right there by MJ Gunner. Hook of the leg right here. 1, 2, and a kick out. The matchup does continue here. And, oh, MJ Gunner with a super fly cutter right here. Hook of the leg. 1, 2, and another kick out. And Wes Douglas is still in this matchup. Crowd yelling "Fight Forever" here tonight. Appreciate Johnny staying on the telecast with me right here as crossface crimper right here on Gunner, and could he tap out right there? Of course, Wes always says tap out or snap, but neither one happened right there. And MJ Gunner now with a bulldog. MJ Gunner staying on top of things right here. And look at now, Dean Lashley right there distracting Gunner once again. You got to watch out from behind. Look at the kendo stick. Damn cheater, Wes. Oh, come on. You know damn well Gunner has a lot of stuff in his bag as well. Now Wes on the middle rope right here. And Gunner smartly goes to the outside. He looks a little yellow to me if you ask me. Running out like a scalded dog. And Wes Douglas continuing his assault, but the damn Pele kick connects. With a crossface right here by Wes. Oh, he might tap out right here. Tap out or snap. And Wes Douglas retains against him. Jay Gunner here tonight. Made him tap out and say uncle. Wes Douglas is legit. So that means we'll have a new #1 contender for that championship. And look at Dean Lashley on the outside laughing at MJ Gunner again. What a bad month for MJ Gunner. He lost the United States Championship this past Thursday to the newcomer, Dave Danger. And then tonight, losing to Wes Douglas, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness. And Gunner thought he had it in the bag right here. So that damn Dean Lashley came and messed up the whole thing, and then he had to cheat with that kendo stick. Well, he had a baseball bat in his hand for good measure. Then right here, he tapped out. Tap or snap. Wes Douglas retains the Undisputed Dynasty Championship here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Well, for Chad Cattleman, I'll say good night, but stay tuned because Hector and Johnny are on the call for the main event coming up next.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the Undisputed Worldwide Championship.
All right, Holmes, it's time for the main event here at Money Heist. Hector Hernandez, the Hall of Famer, alongside Johnny Baez. And Johnny, all right, Wes Douglas coming out. Cam Philly making his way down to the ring here. And oh my God, look at this. Theodore Reed made his choice. Deuce is out here, and so is Haley Storm. And GM Thorne cannot be happy about this. It looks like more than half of the crew of GM Thorne, the establishment, have crossed the line into Cam Finley's camp, splitting these people in half. Yet I had word in the backstage area that these guys are now known the new breed. And they're trying to stick it to El Guapo Chuck here tonight. Well, GM Thorne cannot be happy about this whatsoever. Neither can El Wfa Chuck. We just got breaking news also that the Beast Mode has, well, he suffered a concussion in that ladder match, so he won't be out here with El Wfa Chuck, so it'll just be Ray Hernandez. There he comes, the WFA World Champion, El Wfa Chuck, and you're right. Only Ray Hernandez will come out here with El Wfa Chuck representing the establishment, and GM Thorne's going to have to really come up with a game plan now. This is the makings of a lot of drama here. A lot of drama for your mama here tonight. El Wfa Chuck walks in, the World Heavyweight Champion, and he's been unstoppable. Cam Finley turned his back on not only the establishment, but El Wfa Chuck. That's what happens when greed gets involved right here. But let's go show you that beautiful championship on your screen. And take it down as Alicia is standing by.
Introducing the challenger. From Springfield,
Alicia has a manly voice now.
at 320 pounds, the Blueprint. And his opponent, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 226 pounds, the undisputed worldwide champion, El Chuck.
All right, referee Shelley's going to take it to Cam to show him what's at stake. Steak would be good after this, Holmes. And she'll show it to the world here. WFA World Championship on the line. Cam Finley staring down El Wfa Chuck. El Wfa Chuck staring it back to him. Enough talking. Let's get it on. Cam Finley swings for the fences, but nobody home. And oh, look at this. Came from behind, but Cam not going down. Pop-up power bomb. The face of Ray Hernandez tells it all right there. Moonsault connects right there as Cam goes down. Championship on the line here tonight, and big shout out to Wes Figs here in Chicago, Illinois. And if Cam Finley wants to win this matchup tonight, then Wes Figs will make history OOC as the first ever person to have two characters as World Heavyweight Champion at the same time. So that's on the line tonight. If you know, you know. And Cam right now taking it to El Wfa Chuck, looking for a count right here, one, and a kick out. So the matchup does continue, and just joined us. Deuce made his return this past Thursday, joining the New Breed, and then the Women's Intercontinental Champion, Haley Storm, crossing the line there, and a Uranagi slam right there by the challenger Cam. Then Theodore Reed, who has been missing for weeks, trying to figure out what side he was going to be on, decided to stay loyal to Cam Finley and the New Breed. And Boston Crab applied right there, but nothing doing as El Wfa Chuck able to counter out. And now a couple of punches and does absolutely nothing to Cam Finley here. Irish whip. Nothing doing as Cam able to counter. An inverted DDT connects for El Wfa Chuck. Wfa Chuck very, very proud of that championship. And oh, he cannot be distracted by Haley and by Deuce. It cost him right there. It really did, Holmes. He needs to keep his eyes on the prize, Holmes. And Cam Finley, very dominant tonight, and that cannot be good for El Wfa Chuck. El Wfa Chuck now, look at this. German suplex connects. Needs to stay focused, Holmes. Take him down. Oh, that's not going to work right there, Holmes. Those line does not affect him at all. Wfa Chuck now. Oh, with a big boot to the face right there. Oh, look at this. That Wfa Chuck had it won, and Haley Storm pulls her out of the ring right there. Pulls Shelly out right there. El Wfa Chuck now still on the offense right here. El Wfa music connects and down goes the challenger. Come on, Wfa. Get a cover, Holmes. Oh, man, El Wfa Chuck might be out of this one. Can't even get the cover, and there it is. And Shelly's distracted in the corner. And this is not good for El Wfa Chuck. Cam Finley now has him up in a fireman's carry. Speculation that other members might have joined the picket line for the new breed, and we'll find out this Thursday on Riot, so let's not spoil anything. But right now we know for a fact that Deuce, Theodore Reed, and Haley Storm, who just got sent to the backstage area, are all part of the new breed. We'll find out this Thursday who else crossed the picket line here. It was turning into a super group, and oh man, El Wfa Chuck, stay down, Holmes, because right now, look at this. To the franchise tag, but nobody home. El Wfa Chuck with a nice drop kick. Now looking for a power bomb, perhaps, and it connects. El Wfa Chuck still has a chance at this. El Wfa music again, Holmes. Can he connect? And he does not. Cam Finley gets out of the way. Oh, look at this now. They're going to get into a fisticuffs here in OKC, Holmes. Knife edge chop right there. And these two men know what's on the line here tonight. They know what's at stake, and the tables can turn quick here tonight with the balance of power here. And these two men just going at it back and forth, Holmes. Oh, they're about to explode right here, Holmes. Here they go. They're off and running. El Wfa Chuck and Cam. Who will stay standing? Wfa Chuck now. Missile drop kick off the springboard. Cam wisely going outside, trying to reset himself. Oh, and he used Shelly as a shield right there to make El Wfa Chuck fall. No, look at this. Franchise tag now for El Wfa Chuck. Can he get it? For the title. Don't say it ain't so. 1, 2, and Cam Finley has done it. Franchise tag. And Cam Finley, the new breed, are on top of the mountain now, Holmes. Right about that. Cam Finley had a plan the whole time, had the blueprint, if you will, to take down El Wfa Chuck. My goodness, Holmes. What a way to end the pay-per-view. El Wfa Chuck's going to have to rethink this game plan, Holmes, as they're going to have a rematch. He hit the El Wfa, sweet Wfa music, and he could not get a cover on Cam. He really couldn't, Holmes, and I thought this was a turnaround with a missile drop kick, but right here he caught him. Franchise tag. 1, 2, 3 in the new WFA World Heavyweight Champion, Holmes. Cam, the blueprint,
Here is your
Finley.
winner, and
All right, for Hector Hernandez, I'm Johnny Baez saying good night here from OKC. This has been a presentation of Riot and Rage. Special thanks to TJ Baumel for the co-executive producer here tonight. And the new WFA World Heavyweight Champion, Cam Blueprint Finley. We'll see you this Tuesday on Rage. Good night, everybody.